keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show, where today we have the Maple River Raiders tipping things off against the Enderlin Eagles. Also today, our fifth place game will be Valley City Junior Varsity against the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgewood. Third place will feature Mayport CG and the Richland Colts in the championship with Lemoore, Litchfield Marion, and Barnes County North. That'll be roughly at 4:30. I'm Chase Miller alongside Peter Steinke here for this broadcast, our final day of the 2024 Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. The Maple River Raiders, a tough loss yesterday at the hands of the Weimar-Lidgewood Warbirds. Jay Stenson able to finish off a game-winning field goal with about 13 seconds left in regulation for the win for the Warbirds. While on the opposite side, the Enderlin Eagles fall at the hands of the Valley City Junior Varsity Highliners 62-31. And a note, intriguing note for later on, early part of next week. These two teams will meet again from the Raider Dome in a District 1 contest. That game will be at 7:30. Alex Hoffman will be on the call for you on that one on yourliveevent.com. So these two teams will play each other back-to-back games. This game a non-region game, while their next game will be a District 1 affair. So that is what a look is coming up. We'll take a quick break. When we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll get to our coaches' conversation. We'll hear from Calvin Kraft of the Enderlin Eagles. We'll also hear from Jay Koka of the Maple River Raiders as well. Again, this is our pregame report brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Start it today. When we come back, it's our coaches' conversation next here on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today, final day of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, tipping things off as the Maple River Raiders and the Enderlin Eagles. Joining us now from Enderlin, that's their head coach, Calvin Kraft. And Calvin, as you take a look at this tournament, we kind of alluded to it on our preview on the coaches show, saying no matter if you win 3, you lose 3, no matter what type of team you are, you just want to find ways to improve, get better a little bit here. How have you seen your team improve kind of so far through 2 games here in this tournament?
Well, I don't know if we've improved, but we found a few more weaknesses to work on. You know, obviously, kind of the word's out. People get after us in the full court, especially early in the game. And you know, once we cross half court, sometimes we're okay, but to get across half court has been a struggle. And I think we've played 8 games and all 8 teams have pressed. And so it's not like we haven't seen it before. We kind of have tweaked a few things, and it's going to be good for us in the long run. Because when we get across half court and get into an offense, we can function a little bit, and we've scored some points, and we feel good in those situations, but we just got to get there.
As you take a look at Maple River, I'm going to ask Jay Koka the same question too. You play the same team twice. This one, quote unquote, doesn't matter as much as the next one in district play. So how much do you show? How much do you hold? How do you go about it from a coaching perspective playing back to back?
Yeah, in our team, we'll take, any opportunity to compete on a floor and get after it is a good one, and especially 3 in a row, seeing what we're made of. And so whether we're playing a certain type of defense tonight or we're saving that for Tuesday or do both, we'll probably try different things. And, and when Tuesday comes around, now we're going from a 94-foot court to like a 60-foot court over there in the Raider Dome. But, so things will work differently. And so, we'll try it all, and maybe we'll find something that works and maybe just kind of put it in the old back pocket and save it. But, again, they got 2 talented, really good players and some guys that can make shots. So, no matter what we do, whether it's today or in the counter on Tuesday, we're going to have to play really well. So it's just good to see them. I think maybe we'd be the underdog in both games. I think it's best for the underdog to play the back-to-back. If you're the guy favored or the team favored, we've been in that position too. It's maybe not good to play teams really close together. So, hopefully we can use it as an advantage.
A couple of guys in the backcourt here with Jacobson, Pira, Gruba. It seems like when they kind of get in a flow here, they can handle the rock. They can find ways to make their own shot at different times in the half court. What have you liked about their play so far this season here, Calvin?
They're all full systems go. Sometimes to a fault, like, hey, we can beat these trap here and we get across half court. We're so wound up, we forget we can now stop and run a set. And they keep us moving. Like, if we didn't have those guys, I don't know how we would function. They make the engine run. And with that comes a lot of responsibilities. And sometimes you'll see high turnover rates with him, even with Anthony, with Jake, but that's just kind of how it has to be. And I said, don't really worry about the numbers so much, whether you have 5 turnovers or 15, because without you, we're not even getting across half court. So, it's a lot of responsibility, and it's new for them. And I think by the time we're out of here and we get a few practices under our belt next week, we should be able to figure out a few things and where the numbers aren't so high. Because if we don't turn it over 30 times, maybe we get 15 more shot attempts, and now we're in the 50s, and then we can compete a little bit better. So that's our goal, is to keep that turnover down, get out of the first quarter for once. If we can get out of the first quarter, we're going to be in a game, because we compete after that. But to get out of the first quarter has been our struggle, so hopefully we can get out of that today.
Calvin, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today against the Raiders moving forward.
Hey, thanks for being here.
And again, Calvin Kraft, head coach for the Enderlin Eagles, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Lamore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools, from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lamore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services Lamore Hardware offers, go online to lamorehardware.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, final day of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. Maple River and Enderlin will tip things off here, and joining us now from the Raiders head coach, that is Jay Koch. And Jay, you kind of get into your third day here, and we were just talking about you guys are the epitome of a in-season tournament where you've been in every game, you've been close. Now I'm sure it's just trying to find a way to close out the fourth quarter. You could easily be playing in a championship or third, but here you are playing for seventh. But the nice thing is you guys have competed, but I'm sure from a coach's perspective, you like those 2-3 minute gaps to kind of maybe widen to a 30-second gap a little bit from your point of view.
Yeah, this is definitely not where we want to be, playing at noon on a Saturday. And, we talked about that after the game, and I talked about it in yesterday's pregame about those lulls that we have, or gaps that we have. In the second half, we stood around too much, didn't hit shots, didn't do the things we needed to. But, yeah, we're in close games. We need to fix those things, and we've worked on it in practice. We've done things, and we're putting it in the kids' hands now. It's up to them as a group to figure out a way on the floor. We have the things in that we need to be successful. The kids have seen the success with it. Now it's just between the ears, like we've said before, and finding that way to get over the hump.
You go up against the Enderlin Eagles here. What's a challenge going up against a team back-to-back times where this one does matter, but it doesn't matter from a district play where you'll get to see them at your point in the Raider Dome coming up on Tuesday here, Jay?
Yeah, Coach Kraft and I talked about that yesterday a little bit, about playing back-to-back, and it's tough. We're probably not going to show too much. We're probably just going to go out and play here, and, we'll look to pressure a little bit at times and switch things up, but as far as a game plan standpoint compared to today to Tuesday, it's going to be totally different.
Going with T. Silling here, he's kind of a walking double-double for you guys. We've been able to see him, use the high post, able to spin his way, get second chance opportunities. I know the offense doesn't necessarily go completely through T, but when he goes well, it seems like the offense goes really well for you guys here, Jay.
Yeah, T's given us a lot offensively these last 2 days, and I know he's tired, and there's teams that are keying on him, but we had a good talk yesterday one-on-one after the game, after he showered, about we need more out of other guys too, not just T, and we can't expect him to score 25 and have 10 every single night. We need other guys to step up. We need better guard play, but T's a guy who's going to continue to improve for us. He's not satisfied just being where he's at now, and we're going to push him. We're going to continue to push him, and I've come out even to his parents, and he knows that I'm hard on T because I think he can go to a next level for us and help our basketball team. And really, that's what we've talked about as a group too, of what can each individual athlete do for the benefit of our basketball team. And really, that's what matters right now. As a team, we need to have 5 guys on the floor so we can finish out those games.
Final thing for you, Jay, how valuable is it to get a couple of games in ahead of what the district tournament will be here in 2 months? For some of these guys, they played on the court before. For others, it's their first time stepping on it. How valuable is that from a coaching perspective to be a little familiar for what postseason basketball will be like here once we get to February and March?
Well, our scheduling has been good for us, with not having a district game before Christmas, now having a tournament atmosphere here for our kids, especially our young kids. It's been great, and now we start district play next week, and those games that really truly matter are coming up, and we need to make sure we get those. So, moving forward, I'm happy with our group. I like our group of guys. Sent a message to him this morning about our record does not indicate who we are. We're better than what we are right now. We just need to fill those gaps, fix those little things, and we do some great things at times. But I think people tend to dwell on some of those 2-3 minute droughts or bad spurts that we have. But this group is going to grow. We're going to improve, and I'm excited about the kids we have.
Jay, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today against Enderlin.
All right, thank you.
And again, Jay Koka, head coach of the Raiders, will continue on our pregame show after this. Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we come back here in our final segment on our Irie Insurance pregame show, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. This is our 7th-place game featuring the Enderlin Eagles going up against the Maple River Raiders. Then we will get to our Consolation Championship as that game will feature the Valley City Junior Varsity Highlanders, and then we'll get to the 3rd-place game as Valley City Junior Varsity will go up against the Warbirds. 3rd-place game against Ridgeland and Mayport CG, and then the championship, that game will feature Barnes County North and the Lemoore Lachomerian Lobos. Back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip here in Valley City.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we get ready for the starting lineups, the visitors are the Enderlin Eagles, clad in their black uniforms here today. The home team is the Maple River Raiders. For the Enderlin Eagles, they'll go like this. Starting at a senior guard is Anthony Wendell. So far, 10 points and 4 steals in this tournament. From there, you'll have Carson Gruba, 17 points and 4 assists in this tournament for the 6-foot sophomore guard. Jacob Simbura here with 18 points, 6 rebounds for the Enderlin Eagles. He had 15 points yesterday in their Constellation semifinal round loss. And in Glarum, the 6'3 senior forward, 9 rebounds back on Thursday here for Glarum. And then Brennan Bartholomew here, the 6'1 senior center. So for the Enderlin Eagles, again, Wendell, Gruba, Simbura, Glarum, and Bartholomew. Enderlin, head coach by Calvin Kraft, 1-7 on this season. Now we turn our attention to the Maple River Raiders in their white uniforms here this afternoon as they will go like this. Caleb Dowes, a 5'9" senior guard with 7 points, 2 steals in this tournament. You have from there Blake Thor, a 5'11" sophomore with 26 points. He's hit 6 3-pointers here in 2 days. From there, Carter Bosch, the 5'7" junior guard, 22 points and 9 rebounds. Connor Dahl, 5'10" senior guard, hit 3 threes yesterday in their loss against the Warbirds. A.M.T. Silling, 46 points, 18 rebounds in 2 games for the junior forward. So again, Dowse, Silling, Thor, Bosch, and Dahl here for the Maple River Raiders. Maple River head coach by Jay Koka with a mark of 2 wins and 6 losses on the season. Enderlin averaging 37 a game while defensively giving up 60. While on the opposite side for the Maple River Raiders, they are averaging 51 points per game while defensively giving up 58 points per contest. 4 8-minute quarters, 35-second shot clock. Opening tip as scheduled right at the top of the hour here as we get this one underway. For the Enderlin Eagles, Anthony Wendell will bring in the front court, and something that head coach Calvin Kraft was talking to us in our pregame show, saying they just have to find ways to get through the first quarter and give themselves a pretty good opportunity, understanding that it's been the first quarter that's been their Achilles heel, as this will be a turnover. Right, at times in that first quarter, it gets to be too much to overcome early on. For the Maple River Raiders, they will bring the basketball up here in the front court with Carter Bosch. They've been in both games, lost by 1 to the Warbirds, lost by 7 to Mayport CG. They could easily be playing in the semifinals yesterday as an example, but that's how tournaments go. You can win by 1 or lose by 1, and turnaround a tournament in 3 days. Right-hand side, Blake Thor takes the ball screen from Silling. Man pressure defense. Blake not a dull. Extra passes will go to Dow's. Dow's knifing his way right to the paint. Off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Silling put back for 2. Opening 2 points awarded here to the Maple River Raiders here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Front court, as this one will be with Gruba. Gruba gives it to Wendell now as Wendell and Calvin Kraft call out the offense. Wendell brings in the front court, left wing, free throw line extended. Glarum sets the ball screen. Wendell to Simbira as it weaves around the horn. Simbira then lost it, and we're going to have an offensive charge as Simbira trying to come into a crow hop a little bit there, and Silling able to take the brunt of that one as Simbira picks up the foul, his first, team's first of the quarter. As for the Raiders right now with Carter Bosch, they will bring it in the front court. Maple River right-hand side to Dow's. Dow's playing a pick-and-roll game with Silling. Nothing there now to Dahl. Left wing Bosch takes the ball screen. Bosch will step into a 3 here. Got it to go. Falling down was Carson Gruba, which allowed Carter Bosch to get the 3 off. His second 3 of the tournament. And it's a 5-0 start to the game here for Maple River. Dow's with a full court pressure defense as Wendell brings it in the front court. Wendell making his way right down the 10 off the window and will have a foul. Blocking foul here as Maple River will be heading to see Enderlin to the free throw line here as T. Silling picks up the foul, his first, team's first, and 2 free throws here for Wendell. Wendell 2 of 7 so far from the free throw line here in the tournament. Free throws upcoming for the senior. As Wendell misses the first, second free throw attempt, trying to get Enderlin on the board here in the opening quarter. Second free throw attempt upcoming from Wendell is in and out. Rebound Bartholomew and a block shot by Silling. Brennan able to get the offensive board here, then Silling takes that one out of play, and Maple River will continue to play some defense here as Enderlin inbounds the basketball. Bartholomew looking for the pass. Silling gets the deflection right to Glarum. It's loose underneath, and a jump ball on the arrow will go towards the Maple River Raiders. Both teams again will play on Tuesday from the Raider Dome. We'll have that for you right here on your live event with the JV and varsity broadcast. Then Maple River makes their way to Sargent County on Friday, while Enderlin will host Barnes County North. That'll be, again, the next 2 games for both teams. District 1 basketball competition. Dow's bounce pass, left-hand side, Dahl, left pocket 3, halfway down, no. Dow's, though, gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled. 5'9" senior Caleb goes to line to shoot 2. Foul on Bartholomew, his first, team's second. Caleb will shoot his first free throws of the tournament here this afternoon. The senior guard has 1 3 so far here through 2 games and counting. Dow's with the free throw attempt, rattles it in. Maple River 3 players in the scoring column early here in the opening 2 minutes. Second free throw on the way for Dow's. Second toss is off. Rebound comes underneath to Aiden Glarum. As Maple River will pick up a little full court pressure defense. Wendell into the front court. Wendell went behind the back and a turnover here on Enderlin. On our City of Hope scoreboard, work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, go to hopend.com. Maple River 6, led behind the 3 points so far of Carter Bosch. For the Enderlin Eagles, looking to get on the board. Thor, top of the key, left-hand side. Was it deflected out of bounds or not? They're going to say it was not deflected on the pass, as it will be a turnover for Maple River. A note for the Raiders so far, their 2 wins have been when they hold teams under 52 points. When teams score 53 or more, the Raiders this season 0-6, including yesterday's 1-point loss against the Warbirds, 54-43. Bartholomew, right baseline, triple, got it to go. Brennan Bartholomew gets the Eagles on the scoreboard as they're back within 1 possession. Carter Bosch, a little shake and bake, dribble at the right wing, leaves it now to Dow's at the top. Zone pressure defense. Dow's will come into a 3. Short rebound by Thor, but eventually gives it to Bartholomew. Chasing this one down is Gruba in the backcourt, and Calvin Kraft calls the timeout. We'll break with them on our City of Hope scoreboard. Maple River leads it by 3.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase and Peter with you here for 4 more games inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, as we will roll through roughly maybe about 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit after, barring on how these games go. We'll get to our all-tournament team, throw out some championship hardware, find who the free throw champ is, that and more. Wendell, left-hand side with the basketball. Teardropper from the baseline for 2. It's now 6-5 as the Enderlin Eagles are back within 1. This is a good old-fashioned rivalry between these two clubs as well. Dahl, right baseline jumper, 3, splash it in. Connor Dahl with his 4th three-pointer of the tournament, and the Raiders lead it by 4. With it now in the front court, Enderlin will see a reach with Carter Bosch, his first, team second. That's for the Enderlin Eagles right now. The one thing is, it's been the full court pressure defense when teams come out and trap. That's been the bugaboo so far here for Enderlin in this opening quarter of the tournament. Went against the Richland Colts with full court pressure defense. Same thing with Valley City. Maple River hasn't looked a trap out of it, just more of a man press. Simbira making his way to the paint. There's a foul on the drive. It'll be on the floor. Foul assessed on Maple River. Caleb Dowes with his first and the team's 3rd. Substitution into the game will be Orna Dargo, the 6'2 sophomore forward, and also in Aiden Chamberlain, the 6'2 junior forward. Here for the Enderlin Eagles, so they will make a couple of substitutions, and Preston Dawson also into the contest. Dawson, left-hand side with it. Left wing back to Wendell here. Wendell looking for the ball screen, takes one now at the top of the key. Wendell, left-hand side, jab step now to Preston. Dawson pops it past right wing. Wendell will rise this to try to get it to 1 off the front iron and a board at Caleb Dowes. Carter Bosch in transition. Look at Bosch go. Reverse pivots, not a Blake. Back to Bosch. Bosch on the baseline, rising for the triple. Tickles a twine. Carter Bosch with his second 3 of the quarter. He's got 6 to lead the floor, and the Raiders now lead it by 7. Largest lead of the game here for Maple River. 3:40 left to play here in the opening quarter. Downs up top to Chamberlain. Chamberlain reverse it to Simbira. Simbira taking a couple hard dribbles and a blocking foul on Blake Thur. He'll pick up his first, team's 4. So far for the Raiders, if you have a foul, it's 1, no one with 2, as Colby Wisniewski will check in, while Carson Gruba back into the game here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin led by the 3 points with Brennan Bartholomew, as Maple River will continue in this man pressure defense. Ball goes right-hand side to Adargo, now to Simbira. Simbira back around the horn. Shot clock to 25, now to Adargo. Chamberlain posting up on the inside on Bosch. Gruba takes the drive kick. Adargo right of the key, 3-pointer off. Rebound tapped out in the hands of Dowes, and then a reach and foul on Gruba. Carson with his first. That'll be the team's 3rd here on the Enderlin Eagles, as Maple River will handle the offense. Enderlin, we've seen a little man pressure defense zone as well so far here early on, as they will continue now on the man as Connor Dahl goes right wing, flex cut by Silling. Back up top now to Bosch. Bosch, top of the key, hesitation. Regains possession now to Dahl. Bounce pass inside Silling. Silling on the baseline for 2. T. Silling with 4 points here for Maple River as they're up by 9. Largest lead of the game for the Raiders as Simbira crosses the timeline for the Enderlin Eagles. Simbira, 15-foot runner. Rebound won by Connor Dahl. Dahl in transition. Gets to the elbow. Dahl probing. Left-hand side to Dowes. Dowes swings it around now to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, a teardropper going to go long. Rebound to Preston Dawson. As the Eagles right now will cross the timeline with Simbira. Simbira here at the top of the key. 1-4 set. Left-hand side to Gruba. Gruba to Chamberlain back up top. Gives it back to Gruba here. There's the ball screen. Gruba gets the free throw line, and that's going to be an offensive charge. Carson Gruba will pick up his second, team's fourth. That's a second charge taken by the Maple River defense here in the opening 6 minutes. As Maple River will utilize this one now and try to get a bucket and get their first double-digit lead of the game. Dow's at the left wing, doesn't take the screen, goes right to the tin. Right-handed scoop, though, off the mark. Rebound here to Aiden Chamberlain. As Simbira now will go the other side of the floor. Crossing over left to right, and there's a reaching foul, and we'll have free throws. Simbira will go the free throw line to shoot the bonus. Foul will come across here on Kobe Wisniewski, his first and the team's fifth. 2 free throws on the way for Simbira, who's 1 of 3 from the free throw line so far in the tournament. Led the Eagles with 15 points yesterday in their consolation semifinal loss against the Highlanders of Valley City. As we'll have a substitution as Preston Dowes will check in. Also returning back in the game for Enderlin as the senior in Aiden Glarum. Free throw opportunity number 2 upcoming here for Simbira. And that is good. So Simbira, 1 of 2 from the free throw line as Wendell will check back in. These two teams used to play high school football together. The Enderlin Maple Valley at the time. Raiders were the Hope Page portion of the Maple River. We used to play football with Finley, Sharon, Hope Page, but now that's been a couple of years gone as Enderlin the last 2 years by themselves. Maple River in football with Maple Valley and the Hope Page school districts. Dow's jumper off the iron, no. Rebound comes down to Glarum on the inside, his second. Anthony Wendell and the Enderlin Eagles. Don't look now, you get a bucket here. It's back to a 2-possession game late in the opening quarter. Wendell, right-hand side to Preston. This will go back up top now to Glarum. Glarum works it around the horn, Wendell. Wendell to Chamberlain, top of the key. Chamberlain, reverse pivots. Now to Wendell on the interior. This will go Oren. Dargo back to Wendell. Wendell makes his way on the drive and looks to pass it to the baseline, but he will be out of bounds and a turnover on the Enderlin Eagles. Season high for points for Enderlin this season is 50, while the season high for Maple River is 61. Coming 2 days ago against the Mayport CG Patriots. They go over the screen. Bosch at the left elbow, bounce past Silling. Silling just inside the 3-point line, got it to go. Silling his 3rd field goal of the quarter. He has 6 and matches Carter Bosch's 6, and it's the first time the Raiders have a double-digit lead. Wendell to Glarum on the inside looking for Chamberlain. Ball gets deflected. Glarum gets the ball right back. Open shooting is Dawson for 3. Swirl it in. The sophomore guard hits his first triple. That's the second one from Enderlin here in the opening quarter. They cut it back down to 7. Bosch with 10 seconds, not with 9. Bosch sets up the offense to 6. Bosch takes the ball screen. Bosch left wing. He'll shoot the 3 coming. Got it to go. Bosch with the triple, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. Bosch with 3 threes in the opening quarter, and Maple River on our City Hope scoreboard takes a 19-9 lead going to the second.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
In the first quarter of play, the Maple River Raiders shooting 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. Enderlin 3 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 4 from the land of 3. So far, 1 assist, 6 turnovers for Enderlin, while 1 assist and 2 turnovers here for Maple River. Enderlin to start this off in the Second quarter, a Dawson three-pointer goes long. Rebound comes down to Dow's. Caleb in transition, lost it on his way up. Good D by Anthony Wendell. Eventually corralled by Glarum. Dawson in the front court here for Enderlin. Right wing crossing over, and we'll have a foul or a block. This will be a blocking foul here on Maple River. Blake Thor is going to get called for the foul. His second, team's first of the quarter. And now the Enderlin Eagles will inbound the basketball here with Preston. Dawson on the inbounds, leaves it right-hand side. Jumper for two here for Enderlin. Preston make that Carson Gruba with the 2 points. And the Enderlin Eagles are back with an 8. Maple River, right-hand side, 1-3-1 zone here from Enderlin, and we'll have a foul here on the hand check of Bartholomew. Brennan will pick up his second, team's first of the quarter, as Connor Dahl will come back to the floor for Maple River. Stewart will check out. Mike had himself a really nice game back on Thursday. He was able to hit 4 threes in that contest, go 4 of 7 from the three-point line. Silling baseline gets fouled and nearly had an and one. Foul will be assessed to the Enderlin Eagles. This would be on Preston Dawson, his first, team second. For Silling at the free throw line in the tournament, 14 of 22 through 2 games. Free throw attempt is good. So Silling now is 7. Second free throw attempt to try to make it a double-digit lead is good. Maple River 3 of 4 from the stripe early in this one. Wendell in the front court. As the Enderlin Eagles will handle it. Now the top of the key with Wendell. Right-hand side. Gruba making his way to the baseline. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Glarum. Glarum kick out to Wendell. This one right through the hands. Ball goes for a moment to Bartholomew as Enderlin will have to get it. That'll be an over and back violation on the Eagles. Zimbira will check to the floor and back in the game here for Enderlin. As for Maple River right now with Preston Downs, the 5'11 sophomore, as they will look to inbound it here into the backcourt. Bosch left-hand side, Enderlin looking to trap. Silling at the high post, now to Dahl. Back to Bosch, who spins his way to the top of the key. 3 for Carter off the back of the rim. Rebound, 1 here by Aiden Glarum, his third. Outlet goes to Gruba as Gruba walks it into the front court. Gruba, left-hand side to Wendell. Posting up on the inside is Bartholomew. Bartholomew looking for the up and under on Silling. T partially deflected that shot on the way up. Trying to get the outlet to Bosch, who saves it before it goes out of bounds. Bosch in transition. Jumper from 12. Carter. That'll be a little long. Rebound saved here by Maple River, but right to the Enderlin Eagles. Wendell will handle it now for Enderlin. Ball screen coming from Glarum. Wendell between the circles. Here is Zimbira. Zimbira at the top. Looking for a dribble handoff to Gruba here. Gruba to Wendell. Wendell, shot fake back up top, Zimbira. Zimbira almost drags the pivot foot. Now to Wendell, left of the key, 3-pointer long. Rebound underneath with Glarum. Then Glarum will walk with the basketball. Just took the extra step there for Glarum. His 4th rebound. That's the positive. The negative here for Enderlin. They're starting to reach that double-digit mark when it comes to turnovers. 19-9 after 1 quarter of play. Both teams with 2 points here in the second. The 2 from Maple River by Silling at the free throw line. Connor Dahl, right wing, bounce pass on the interior to T. T gets triple teamed. Deflected here by Wendell, who goes into the front row and takes a seat. Wendell battling for that ball on the outside with Caleb Dowes. Looks to be all right for a moment, as Maple River will inbound the basketball. Raiders have held the lead throughout this game from the opening tap. It was a 6-0 start to the game. Dow's left wing 3, got it to go. Caleb Downs with his second triple of the tournament, and for Maple River, that's their 5th 3 here in the opening half. Enderlin with Jacob Zimbira here is crossing the timeline. As Zimbira, left-hand side with the basketball, as this will go back up top to Adargo. Adargo swings it to Zimbira. Zimbira with the ball screen at the left elbow, back to the baseline. Rising is Gruba for a 3, able to answer. Carson Gruba with his first 3 of the tournament, and will have a timeout on the floor. This with the Enderlin Eagles. 4:55 left to play. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North in the second quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
The vision of the Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com. The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
4:55 left in this first half. Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. They serve both of these communities and they take the community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go to ibanknorth.com to find a branch and a location near you. After the timeout, Dahl shot is blocked by Simbira. Dahl will stay with it here. Simbira trying to get the steal. Now in the hands of Silling. Silling knifes his way to the paint for two. T. Silling in double digits. He has 10 to lead the floor for Maple River. Raiders' largest lead of the game is 13. They're one shy of that as Enderlin brings it in the front court. 5 points here for the Eagles, all scored by Gruba here in the quarter. Bounce pass going to be kicked out of bounds from Carter Bosch. A win for Enderlin would get them to 2-7 on the season, while a win for Maple River would get them to 3-6. Both teams with 2 District 1 games next week on Tuesday and Friday. Bounce pass on the inside. Glarum trying to go through a double team. Silling saves it eventually right to Bosch. Look at Bosch make his way into the front court. Good hustle defense though by Simbira to take it right back. Simbira, teardropper off the window, no. Ball gets tapped out and it to the Maple River Raiders. Preston Dawson to come back into the game alongside with Aiden Chamberlain here for the Enderlin Eagles. Reminder, we'll still get to our halftime show, preview what's to come here later today, take a look at the first half numbers. And make sure you stay with us for all 4 games from the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament as we put a bow on the 2023-24 tournament. Silling jumper off the front of the rim, rebound to Chamberlain. When hung on the rim for a couple of bounces as Chamberlain did a good job on the defensive board for Enderlin. Simbira in the front court, right-hand side to Preston. Dawson right through the hands. It ends up with Wendell on the interior. Goes Glarum. Glarum spins. Chamberlain jumper from 6 short. Glarum rebound here. Then eventually it's a turnover. Carter Bosch. Bosch off the window, but we're going to have a blocking foul on Wendell. Wendell will get called for the blocking foul, his first, team's third, and Carter Bosch will go to the free throw line. From the Enderlin perspective, they were waiting to see that charge come out after Maple River took 2 charges in the first quarter. Bosch with a full head of steam gets rewarded with 2 free throws, and the first is good. Maple River now with 2 players in double digits of Silling and Bosch, both with 10 respectively. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Bosch. And Carter hits his first 2 free throws of the tournament, now with a game-high 11 points, as Maple River is doubling up the Enderlin Eagles. 3:13 left to play here in the first half. Simbira at the top of the key, takes the ball screen. High post to the left-hand side, Wendell. Wendell, 3-pointer off the lip of the rim. Rebound to Kobe Wisniewski. Wisniewski wants to fly in transition, and a block shot, Wendell. Wendell timed it up. Gets the block shot. From a Maple River perspective now, you could say there might have been a little body contact. Nothing was granted there as Glarum will check out of the game as Maple River will inbound it here with Carter Bosch. Bosch bounce pass Wisniewski, shot fake goes up, and then we're going to have a tie-up. The arrow will stay with Maple River. As the Raiders will inbound it now to the opposite side of the baseline. Dahl, right pocket 3, got it to go. Connor Dahl with his second three of the game, his fifth in the last 2 days. Dahl with 6, and the Raiders now opening this game up by 17. Wendell, right-hand side with the basketball to Adargo. Oren reverse it, left wing Dawson. Dawson back up top to Wendell. Wendell, top of the key, looks for the answer. 3 long. Rebound here to Silling. Other side of the floor, Bosch in transition finds Dow's. Bounce pass Wisniewski. Wisniewski throwing it up, and here goes Simbira. Simbira in the front court. As that'll go left wing, left-hand side, Dawson. He'll rise, three-pointer, no. Rebound, and then we'll have a foul here. And this one will actually be on Enderlin. Foul will be on Chamberlain, as he'll pick up his first, team's fourth, as Carter Bosch was battling with Chamberlain there. They'll say Carter had the position to warrant the foul there, trying to go and grab the basketball with Chamberlain on the offensive side. And now Enderlin, next foul will put Maple River in the bonus. Maple River, they have fouls to give, just one so far in the quarter. Bosch takes a screen, makes his way to the paint, lost it on his way up. Good hands there by Dawson to get that one deflected enough of Carter on his way up to the paint and eventually to the 10. Here it goes to the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin, left-hand side, Dawson. Dawson looking for it at the elbow. Now to Simbira, comes off the stagger. Simbira into the paint, no. Rebound, Chamberlain, put back. Can't get it to go. It's still loose, and Silling will come up with it. Silling in the front court. Little Euro step, 10-footer, and then Silling will get called for the offensive foul. That'll be team second of the quarter. Maple River, 2 fouls of Blake and T so far for the Enderlin Eagles. 2 fouls of Bartholomew and Gruba. Enderlin's been stuck at 14 now for the last 3 minutes and change here, as Maple River is currently on a 7-0 run during that stretch. Enderlin with Gruba right to the paint for 2. Carson Gruba with all 7 points of the quarter here for the Enderlin Eagles. Back within 15. Bosch, left-hand side. This will go Dow's. Dow's with the basketball. Bounce pass on the interior to Silling. Silling spinning from the left baseline. No. Rebound on the inside for a moment. This will go to Preston. Dow's finds his brother Caleb, and brotherly love connection. Caleb now is 6. As the Raiders match their largest lead of the game here at 17. Enderlin in the front court with Simbira. Simbira takes the ball screen, makes his way to the elbow, and this will be an offensive charge. Charge on the Enderlin Eagles. Simbira will pick up his second, team's 5th. That's the 3rd charge from Jay Koka's club here today, as Wendell and Aiden Glaren will return the floor here for the Enderlin Eagles. For Enderlin, see where they go. Looks to play a little man pressure defense, as this will go left-hand side to Dow's. Back up top now to Wisniewski, around the horn. Bosch, flex cut coming across off the stagger. Now top of the key is Connor Dahl. Dahl left-hand side to Caleb Dow's. Dow's bounce pass. They work it right wing to Connor. Back up top to Carter Bosch. Swinging it left-hand side, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Maple River. Bosch takes the screen. Bosch making his way to the paint, off the top of the backboard as it goes out of play with 6.4. For head coach Jay Koka, wanted to take some time off, see if you can minimize anything that Enderlin gets, as Enderlin will have a little full court pressure defense to contend with Wendell in the front court. Glaren's got to get it off before the horn. Can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. Maple River Raiders on our City Hope scoreboard lead at 33-16 here as we go to the half. It's high school basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com. Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Taking a look at the half here on yourliveevent.com between Maple River and the Enderlin Eagles. Numbers go like this. First quarter, 19 points for Maple River, 14 in the second. Enderlin with 9 points in the first and 7 points in the second. Maple River shooting 11 of 26 from the floor, 6 of 10 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. In comparison, Enderlin shooting 6 of 22 from the floor, 3 of 9 from the land of 3, and 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. Maple River +2 in rebounds at 17 to 15. For Maple River, 4 assists, 5 turnovers. While for the Enderlin Eagles, 3 assists to 10 turnovers. Raiders in the first half individual numbers. Bosch with 11 points, 2 rebounds on 3 of 6 shooting from the floor. Bosch with 3 made threes. T. Silly with 10 points and 4 rebounds. 6 points for Caleb Dowes with 4 boards, and 6 points for Connor Dahl here for the Maple River Raiders. For the Enderlin Eagles so far here in the first half of play, 7 points with Carson Gruba on 3 of 4 shooting from the floor. Gruba also with a steal. From there, 3 points for Brennan Bartholomew, the three-pointer back in the first quarter. Preston Dawson with 3 points as well with a made triple here this afternoon. Anthony Wendell with 2 points and a point for Jacob Simbira. Again, the Enderlin Eagles led by the 7 with Carson Gruba. Points in the paint favoring Maple River, 11 at 3, and second chance points kind of been the difference in this one so far. Maple River with 10, Enderlin scoreless again with second chance points. At the half, it's the Maple River Raiders up by 17. When we come back, we'll take a look what's still come later today here from Valley City.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The dedicated staff at Weimer Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimer Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Weimer Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimerAuto.com. Weimer Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimer.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back here at the half, let's take a look at what's still to come here later today in Valley City. After the conclusion of this game, it'll be the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood going up against the Highlanders of Valley City JV. That'll be roughly at 1:30 for an opening tip in our Consolation Championship. Third place game, Mayport CG against the Richland Colts. That'll tip off at 3. And then the championship will feature Lemoore Litchfield Marion going for back-to-back. They've won 3 since 2015 Barnes County Boys tournaments. And Barnes County North, the Bison, looking for their first title since they went back-to-back in 2002 and 2003. That game's scheduled for a 4:30 tip. So, again, that is what's still to come here from Valley City. It's the 105th Annual Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament will continue after this inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. The Raiders led by the 11 with Carter Bosch. Enderlin led by the 7 points of Carson Gruba. Second half action will return here to Valley City.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
You've got a lot more going for you in 2024 with Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank. No matter how many times your New Year's resolutions change, Mayport Hardware's tools and supplies will aid your goals and dreams. Let their staff help you turn those scratch paper scribblings into reality. Paint the bathroom, fix the deck, finally get that garden going. You may not be able to do it all this year, but you can check any of those off your list with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Maple River Raiders lead at 33-16 here as we get ready for the second half of action. As for the Enderlin Eagles, they will have Glarum alongside with Wendell, Bartholomew, Simbura on the floor, and you also have Gruba. Man pressure defense by Maple River. Glarum making his way inside. Shot no rebound, though, by Glarum, and we'll have a foul here, and this will be assessed on Maple River. First foul of the quarter for the Maple River Raiders. This will be on Silling, so it'll be his third. As the ball goes left-hand side, and we'll have a trip here for Maple River. So that'll be on Carter Bosch. His second, team's second here in 13 seconds of the third quarter. Enderlin, left-hand side, Wendell on the interior. Here goes Glarum. Glarum in the paint. Shot no rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch, Dahl, Silling, Thor, and Dowse. That's Caleb here on the floor for Maple River. Silling missing this one. It goes out of play and towards the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin trailing it by 17. As this one will go right-hand side to Wendell. Wendell looking for the ball screen here. Will take one as he makes his way into the center court. Left-hand side is Bartholomew posting up with it on the interior. Ball gets swung right-hand side as this will go Gruba. Gruba underneath, and he will be out of bounds or a blocking foul. They're going to call a blocking foul here on Maple River. Caleb Downs will pick up his second, team's third, and for the Raiders, played 43 seconds in the third quarter, and they only got one more foul to give before it's the bonus for Enderlin. Turnover here as Thor brings in the front court now to Dahl. Dahl, little Euro step, gets fouled or traveling. They're going to call a traveling violation here on Maple River. Wasn't sure if there was the foul or the traveling violation, but now against the Maple River Raiders. Too much is going right for you here to start this second half of play. So if you're the Enderlin Eagles, you're trying to trim this one to 10, 12 points as quick as you can and put some pressure on the Raiders here in the third. In a bucket, Bartholomew, left-hand side, bounce pass on the interior, kick by Dowse out of bounds, and it will be Enderlin basketball. Enderlin on the baseline here with Bartholomew. Leaves it left-hand side to Gruba. Gruba off the window, no rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch collects the board there for Maple River in transition. Bounce pass to Dowse, but Caleb lost it for the turnover for the Raiders. Right idea, just couldn't hang on to it. There's Caleb. Now it goes to Simbura in the front court. Simbura right of the key, taking the ball screen, makes his way around the horn as this one will go to Enderlin, now to Wendell. Wendell, left-hand side to Glarum. Glarum rising, he'll shoot the three. No rebound to Silling. And then we'll have a foul on Enderlin. Foul will be on Wendell. His second, team's first of this quarter. And for the Maple River Raiders and the Enderlin Eagles, looking for their first bucket here of the second half. Carter Bosch in the front court, right-hand side to Dahl. Dahl back up top to Bosch here as they work it around the horn, left wing to Dowse on this zone defense. Thor, left baseline three, coming, got it. Blake Thor with his seventh three-pointer of the tournament, his first made today, and Maple River with their largest lead at 20. Simbura at the left wing, free throw line extended, back up top to Wendell. Wendell will handle it there between the circles, looking for a teammate, finds one right-hand side to Gruba. Carson Gruba up top to Bartholomew as Bartholomew wings it left wing, now to Wendell. Wendell making his way, tries to invent a shot off the bottom of the backboard here now to Thor. Thor finds Connor Dahl. Dahl at the right wing, looking for the bounce pass, Silling, shot fake inside the paint. Can't get it to go, rebound Dowse, who gets fouled in the act of shooting. Caleb will be rewarded with free throws. He has 6 points today, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Foul will go against Bartholomew, his third, and the team's second. Two free throws upcoming here for Dowse. First free throw attempt is good. As now Maple River sits at 37 points. Second free throw attempt on the way for Caleb. Is off the front iron, rebound here to Enderlin in Jacob Simbura. Simbira into the front court here. Raiders do, though, extend their lead to 21. Now to Wendell. 1-4 set by Enderlin. Left-hand side coming across is Gruba. Gruba trying to make his way to the paint. No rebound. Kicked out right-hand side. Simbira high-arching three. Going to be a rebound here to Carter Bosch. Bosch in transition for the Raiders. Now to Silling. Silling. Curl hop off the window. Can't get it to go on. A rebound here for Glarum. Glarum with his 7th board of the contest. Wendell brings into the front court now for Enderlin. Between the rings to Simbira. Simbira, left-hand side to Gruba. Gruba back to Wendell here. Wendell looking for Glarum on the interior. Shot is up. No. Rebound tapped out. Dow's trying to keep it, but he was out of bounds as he was trying to save it, sliding with the basketball. And the Enderlin Eagles bring Chamberlain back in alongside with Preston Dawson and Oren Adargo here, the 6'2 sophomore. Still 13 seconds on the shot clock here for Enderlin as they're looking for their first bucket of this second half. Ball goes right-hand side to Simbira. Simbira at the top of the key. Shot clock makes its way to 7. Adargo now with 5. Oren pops the pass looking for Glarum, and fronting was Silling as he gets the steal. Carter Bosch the other side of the floor. Bosch crossing over in the paint, skips it to Dow's. Dow's taking a dribble, and there's a block shot by Simbira, and it will be Maple River basketball. So Simbira, we've seen him a couple of times throughout this particular tournament, have a couple of block shots and time it up perfectly. Maple River, Silling, right wing, T will hit the three. That's T's first three-pointer of the tournament. He's got a baker's dozen here today in scoring, and Maple River now leads it by 24. Maple River starting the second half on a 7-0 run right now as Simbira takes the ball screen. Simbira making his way to the left block off the iron. Rebound Silling. T finds Bosch to Blake. Thor to Dahl. Baseline in transition 3. No. Rebound here to Chamberlain. Maple River will get back well as Simbira throws this one, and this will be off the side of his hands for a turnover here for the Enderlin Eagles. As we'll have a couple of substitutions as Carson Gruba quickly returns. Maverick Sandvik is back into the game. Maple River right now out in front trying to get this to 30 before the fourth quarter. Again, the mercy rule is if it gets to 30 or more in the fourth, the clock will continue to stop unless you have a timeout. Carter Bosch, left wing, bounce pass Blake. 17-footer for Thor, front iron no. Rebound Silling, put back for Tino. Silling with another offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Another offensive board, Dow's now to Blake. Here's a three off the front iron. Silling taps out now to Bosch. Another crack at it, no. Another offensive tip that goes to Maverick. Maverick Sandvik there will get the defensive rebound, and we'll have a timeout here on the floor with the Enderlin Eagles. Looks like we'll have a timeout. Yes, we will for the officials' substitution quickly here. So it'll be an officials' substitution as they'll make sure they got enough guys on the floor. And for the Maple River Raiders, they will come back and play a little defense there. They had their chances to try to score a handful of times for Maple River. Right-hand side will be Preston Dawson. Enderlin with Dawson. He'll rise. Right wing three. He's going to go short. Rebound to Blake Thor. Thor with the basketball now to Bosch. Bosch in transition. Left-hand side to Dahl. Dahl at the left wing. Ankle cross. Makes the pass across the way. Silling. 15-footer coming. No. Rebound tapped out in the hands of Anthony Wendell. So for Maple River now, kind of stuck at this 40 mark here for the last couple of possessions. Wendell takes the ball screen right to the tin. Off the window. Rebound to Silling. Maple River with Bosch. Jumper from 12 will go short. Now it's the other side. Adargo. Bosch gets back well to save it. Adargo will keep handling it, and it will be Enderlin basketball. I just kind of wondered, too, now the third game of 3 days in a row. You're getting to that second half. And we'll have a timeout here for Jay Koka. Wants to take a quick breather. We'll break with him. This time on the floor, brought to you in part by Bank North.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, this time out brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit iBankNorth.com, member FDIC. They're more than just a bank. They're a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking with Bank North, or scan that QR code that you see on your screen as well. For the Enderlin Eagles, starting this second half of play with Anthony Wendell. Starting this play after the timeout. Wendell on the baseline here. Looks for a teammate, finds one. That'll go to Maverick. Sandvik back up top around the horn. Dawson, right baseline jumper long. Rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch in the front court. Sets up the offense here. Bosch making his way. Teardropper inside the paint for two. Carter Bosch now with 13 points to match T. Silling in that category. And the Raiders up by 26. As this will go into the front court for Enderlin, right-hand side. Dawson looking for a teammate, finds one to Dargo, back up top. Reverse it left-hand side to Wendell. Chamberlain to the top of the key. Chamberlain, left wing, now to Wendell. Wendell looks for the ball screen, crossing over. Left-hand side to Sandvik. Sandvik to Dargo, back to Maverick. Maverick will shoot the high-arching three, and this will go to Connor Dahl on the miss. Dahl to Blake Thor. Thor with a little hesitation. Thor to the baseline runner. No. Rebound here to Orna Dargo. Dargo spins, and this one will slow it up here for Enderlin. 9 points in the quarter for Maple River. Enderlin looking for their first bucket. Dawson, right-hand side. Dawson will come into a three-pointer attempt long. Rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch in transition now for Maple River. Right-hand side to Silling. Silling to Bosch here at the top of the key as the Raiders will call out the offense. About 2-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Thor nearly lost it. Maverick continues to play some good D. Thor, left-hand side, Dahl. Back to Carter here, and now they'll set up the offense. Shot clock making its way to 7. Carter Bosch with 5. Carter Bosch with 4, and there's a kick ball. So shot clock will reset, but it won't make a difference with the game clock being at 4.7. But for Maple River, instead of having about 2 seconds to work with, they will have 4.7 as the shot clock was making its way down to 2. So Thor to inbound it, finds Silling. Silling from the baseline, got it off, short rebound. Connor Dahl off the window, can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end our third quarter play. Maple River 9 points in the quarter. Enderlin was 0. We go to the final quarter here. It's the high school boys basketball Barnes County Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we come back on our City of Hope scoreboard, T-Silling 13 points, 8 rebounds here for the Maple River Raiders. Also with 8 rebounds is Carter Bosch here for Maple River, as those two are working on double-double performances for the Enderlin Eagles. 7 points for Carson Gruba, 2 rebounds. And Englarum has 7 boards here for Enderlin. Enderlin looking for their first bucket of the second half. Wendell gets a steal on Dahl. Wendell makes his way to the paint, but unable to finish, and a board to Silling. So Silling gets his 19 in the front court now, crossing over. It's still loose, and eventually will be out of play off of Gruba. Maple River at the half led 33-16 over the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin in this contest now shooting 6 of 36 from the floor. Maple River at 14 of 44. Dahl to the baseline. Here goes Wisniewski. Bounce pass, but then as he went up, Simbira got his hands up, and Wisniewski traveled with the basketball. Maple River will now have 9 turnovers in this game for the Enderlin Eagles. They currently have 14. Second chance points, all in favor of Maple River, 14-0. Inside, Glarum off the window, can't get it to go. Glarum, offensive rebound for 2. Aiden Glarum, 2 points and 8 boards now. Maple River with Thor, and there's a foul on Wendell, his third. Wendell's third, team's first of the quarter. As Maple River will look to inbound the basketball, as they do to Blake Thor. Thor back up top to Caleb Dowse. Dowse will swing it, left-hand side. Connor Dahl, three-pointer long, rebound. Thor, putback, good for 2. I think Thor now with 5 points. Nice putback there for the sophomore guard. Raiders match the lead at 26. Anthony Wendell, left-hand side. Gruba with a teardropper on the interior, and Silling just sees this one go out of play. Carter Bosch and Wisniewski back in the game as Dahl will check out with, coming out of the game will be T-Silling. Raiders, we'll see it now with Carter Bosch. Bosch left-hand side to Caleb Dowse. Dowse then will walk with the basketball, turnover on Maple River. Still to come, we'll get to a modified post-game show as we'll get you slated for the Consolation Championship between the Warbirds of Wyoming-Lidgewood and Valley City Junior Varsity. Third place game with the Mayport CG Patriots in Richland, and the championship with Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Barnes County North. Maple River will see this one with Wendell. Wendell at the right wing, back to the baseline. Bartholomew inside. Glarum off the window for 2. Aiden Glarum with all 4 points of the half here for Enderlin. The last couple of possessions as the Eagles are back within 24. Caleb Dowse, right wing, looking for a teammate, finds one right-hand side, Thor. Thor skips it to Bosch. Bosch from the left wing, he'll shoot the 3 off the lip of the rim. Rebound here, one eventually, and we'll have a timeout for the Maple River Raiders. Timeout on the floor with Jay Koka on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, you can search HopeND.com. That again is HopeND.com. Maple River 44, Enderlin 20 here in the 7th place game of the Barnes County Tournament. Thor, right-hand side. He will shoot the three-pointer. Got it to go. Blake Thor with 8 points, his 8th 3 of the tournament. Maple River leads it by 27. Wendell, right-hand side. This will go to Preston Dawson. Dawson bounce pass inside. Glarum will have a foul before the shot. This will be on the floor. Preston Downs will pick up the foul. Teams first of Maple River in this 4th quarter, as Glarum will inbound the basketball. Glarum right-hand side to Wendell, gets the ball right back, banging his way from the right block for two. Aiden Glarum coming alive here in the fourth quarter with 6 points. Maple River with Bosch calling out the offense here, finds Downs, bounce past Thor. Thor finds Bosch. Bosch, left-hand side jumper, no. Rebound, Glarum has another one. All of a sudden, Aiden is 2 field goals away from possibly getting a double-double. Wendell into the front court, right-hand side. This will go to Preston Dawson. Dawson at the right wing, up top to Simbira. Simbira to Dawson here, looking for Glarum on the inside. Glarum finds a cutting Simbira in the paint off the window for 2. Jacob Simbira with his first field goal here. It's Enderlin 8, Maple River 5 in the fourth quarter. But the Raiders lead by 23. Bosch here, right-hand side, Thor, right baseline. He'll shoot another one, and why not? Blake Thor with his 9th three-pointer here of the tournament. Right-hand side as this one will go to the right wing. Back up top to Wendell. Back to the baseline here as this is still loose. Carter Bosch will eventually get it, then getting rolled up on with Aiden Glarum. As Glarum hits the deck as he will pick up the foul, his first, team's second. Carter looks to be all right after the turnover here from the Enderlin Eagles. A great job keeping some team records and points records when it comes to both consecutive free throws or field goals in a particular game or tournament. As Maple River leaves it right-hand side, but no threes to speak of. As Carter Bosch here at the top of the key, but Blake with 9 threes as a tournament high. Wisniewski right-hand side to Bosch. Bosch looking for a teammate coming off that stagger is Dow's. Dow's on the baseline, taking a dribble to the free throw line. Jumper, no. Rebound, Wisniewski, and throws it off of Dargo's right shin, as it will stay with the Maple River Raiders. Raiders to inbound the basketball. With it, slipping his way, and we'll have a foul. Preston will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul will be assessed on the Enderlin Eagles. Chamberlain will pick up his second, team's third. As going to the free throw line to shoot 2, here is Preston. Dow's makes the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Second free throw attempt is no good, but a rebound by Wisniewski. Now it goes to Thor, back to Bosch, who jumps into a 16-footer, rattling it in for 2. Carter Bosch with 15 points in the contest. It's the Maple River Raiders 53-24 here over the Enderlin Eagles with just over 3.5 minutes to play. Enderlin with Simbira spinning his way off the window, good for 2. Jacob Simbira now with 5 points here in the contest. Maple River will see this one to Bosch. Bosch to the right-hand side for the Raiders. Wisniewski on the baseline. That'll be short. Kobe bounce pass on the interior. Little give-and-go action. Kobe gets the ball back, and eventually Simbira saves it. So now it's to Oren. A Dargo here at the 3-minute mark. Bounce pass as this will get kicked by Maple River out of play. Checking in for the Raiders will be Trapper Smith, the 5'9 sophomore, in for Carter Bosch here. As Maple River, with this result, is going to improve to 3-6 on the season. Enderlin will drop to 1-8, but the Eagles still battling here with Chamberlain as he gets fouled. The foul will come across on the aforementioned Smith, back freshly in his first. Free throws here for Chamberlain. Aiden will shoot his first free throw of the tournament and buries the first. The Eagles now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Enderlin. Off the back of the rim, rebound here to the Eagles. Enderlin, left-hand side, Simbira. Simbira makes his way to the paint and count it for the and one. Simbira now with 7. Foul on Maple River. Also be on Damian Norrie, the sophomore forward, his first and the team's third. And these two teams again will meet up in Tower City upcoming on Tuesday. We'll have the junior varsity and the varsity broadcast for you here on yourliveevent.com. Free throw attempt is going to be off the mark. Rebound comes down underneath here to Maple River. So for the Raiders now, they will handle it in the front court, as they do with Blake Thor left-hand side, as this will go out of play. A turnover on the Raiders with Preston Downs. 2:42 left to play. Nice quarter here for Enderlin. 13 points in the quarter. 9 for Maple River after Enderlin was held scoreless in the third. Simbira in the front court, right-hand side to Oren. Adargo on the interior here as Oren continues with it on the right wing. Simbira back to the top here as crossing over. Getting on the inside, throwing it up, and a rebound here for Maple River. Board coming down to Preston Downs. Raiders with Blake Thor, left-hand side, the Trapper Smith. Smith up top as they work it around the horn to the right wing. Rising for a three is Thor, and he buries it. Blake with his 10th made three of the tournament. He's got 4 here today, 14 points for the sophomore. Enderlin will see this one with Preston Dawson, with Simbira. Simbira lost it and will have a turnover. Maple River, but getting back well defensively is Gruba. Gruba finds Simbira. Simbira in the paint for 2. And we have a substitution timeout as both teams will essentially unload the bench to those who have yet to play here today. Gabe Burnson into the game. Charlie McCulloch into the game as well. Here for, you also having to Kyle Palmer and James Butkey here for the Maple River Raiders. As the Raiders lead it by 25. Right-hand side to Burnson. Gabe with it back up top. There goes Kyle. Palmer left wing in the hands of Trapper Smith. Smith back between the rings down to Damian Norrie. Right-hand side now to Burnson. Burnson making his way to the paint. Teardropper got it to go. Gabe Burnson off the bench here for Maple River as they lead it by 27. Enderlin in the front court. Eagles, Blake Ruffsfold, the 5'10 freshman guard. With it on the interior, Seth Alcox. Back to the right-hand side jumper there by Blake is going to go out of play to the Enderlin Eagles. Jacoby McDonald, the 5'11 junior, will come into the game after Enderlin with Wyatt Lund, the 6-foot sophomore, able to come in. Hunter Storhog as well out on the floor. This one goes to the aforementioned Storhog, left wing. He'll shoot the three off the backboard. Got it to go. Hunter Storhog with the triple. Back up top now the right wing as this will go Bernston. Gabe back up top, left-hand side to Trapper Smith. Smith at the left wing. Back between the circles to Norrie as they work it. Right-hand side to Bernston. Bernston back in the free throw. We'll have a foul here before the shot. So be on Seth Alcox, his first, team's 4th, and a substitution. As Lund will check into the game. As coming out here for the Enderlin Eagles will be Storhog. Ball for Maple River. Inbound this one. There's a block shot, and we'll see some free throws. As James Butkey will go to the free throw line. Foul will be on McDonald, his first, team's 5th, and 2 free throws for the sophomore James Butkey. Maple River from the free throw line, 7 of 10. Free throw attempt is going to be long. Second one upcoming here for Butkey. As Maple River will try to get to their 59th point with a made free throw. Second one is good. Butkey with the free throw, as this will come into the front court now for the Enderlin Eagles. Right-hand side, Enderlin will handle it here, as we'll have a foul with Ethan Simbira, the 5'10 freshman, on the drive. Foul on Trapper Smith, his 2nd, team's 4th. Enderlin to inbound it, as they do. Eagles, we'll see this one between the circles. Alcox, dribble pullback, he'll launch a 3. Off the front iron, rebound to Trapper Smith. Smith sees this turnover, and eventually Maple River will get the ball back after a couple of bumps along the way with 10.6 left to play in the fourth quarter. What Maple River has to do is bring in the front court, and that'll do it here today. The final on our City Hope scoreboard will be Maple River 59, the Enderlin Eagles 34 here from Valley City. Maple River now 3-6 on the season, while the Enderlin Eagles drop to 1-8. Back after this with our post-game show here in Valley City.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Join us at the Avalon Event Center in Fargo, North Dakota, January 17th for Winter Conference 2024. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. This year will also include a question and answer session with local growers sharing their experiences. Winter Conference 2024, January 17th at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Yeah, when we get going, our team gets going because we both can hit our other guys, we both can score, and I feel like we just work really well together, great two-man game, and then we can hit our shooters on the pass.
Again, T Stilling with us here, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. T was able to finish with this one, 13 points, 9 rebounds in this game. You got your three-pointer here, your first one of the tournament. I know you kind of go a little bit more on the inside, but when you can bring that range, what is that just going to do for you as a shooter?
I do work on it quite a bit. I just never get a chance to in game. But when the chance is there, I like to take it. But I feel like it just adds more to my value as a player, which I can add to my values with the team.
And then Blake Thor, it's been a guy that just continues to build more confidence. He got 10 threes here in this tournament, 4 here today. When you can get someone like Blake, get someone like Connor going up Preston, how does that just expand the offensive roles here for you guys?
Blake has taken great strides from his freshman to sophomore year. We are really proud of him, and he's done a great job. He's really started to take strides in his varsity game, and we love that as a team. And Preston really provides another rebounder, a great defender, and we just really all-around hard worker.
Final thing for you, T. I know this is not necessarily the place game that you wanted to play in, but you were in every game that you played in this tournament. What do you hope to kind of learn from this for 3 games in 3 days moving forward now to the games that quote-unquote really count with district play starting up on Tuesday against Enderlin again?
Well, all you can do is just really hope and work on the stuff that we struggle with this tournament. Yes, we wanted to be in a better spot today, but we took what we had. We took our chance to get better today, and we just want to keep moving forward throughout the year.
Thanks so much for your time, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you, Chase.
Again, T. Stilling is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Will continue after this here on your liveevent.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life. and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Here's a new service from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. Ziegler Ag Equipment is now providing farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. Talk with Joey, 218-784-2961. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. You can mix and match lubricants. Requires a minimum 100 gallons per lubricant. Minimum total order 200 gallons or more. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants now offered from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back here again on YourLiveEvent.com, let's take a look at our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here in this one. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities and a balanced effort across the board. You can name a couple of the players here today for Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. But for Maple River, T. Silly nearly a double-double, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 15 for Carter Bosch on 5 of 12, shooting with 8 boards, and then 14 points with 4 rebounds for Blake Thor. Really, there's one A, B, and C here today for the Maple River Raiders, as those particular players able to finish here in this one with 42 of Maple River's 59 points. That is our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. And our Arctic prizes feature Precision Play the Contest. Second chance points scored by the Maple River Raiders, as Maple River scores 22 second chance points in comparison to 7 for the Enderlin Eagles. That allowed them to stay out on top and get out on top. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature Precision Play the Contest, with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, go to Hillsborough and Drayton locations or visit planterdoc.com. Again, is planterdoc.com. Final numbers in this one for the Maple River Raiders: 15 points for Carter Bosch on 5 of 12 shooting with 3 made threes, 14 points for Blake Thor with 4 rebounds, and 13 points, 9 rebounds for T. Silling. You also had 7 points for Caleb Dow, 6 boards, 6 points for Connor Dahl, 4 rebounds, 2 points here for Bernston, and 1 point for James Butkey. For the Enderlin Eagles, they were led by Simbira with 9 points and 3 rebounds, 7 points for Carson Gruba, 6 points, 9 boards for Aiden Glarum. You also had 3 on the way for Brennan Bartholomew, 3 for Preston Dawson, 3 for Hunter Storhog, 2 points then for Anthony Wendell, and 2 points for Aiden Chamberlain. Enderlin, 14 of 49 shooting from the floor, 4 of 17 from 3. Maple River, 20 of 55 shooting from the floor, and 11 of 20 from the three-point line. Raiders and Eagles will play upcoming on Tuesday. In about 10 minutes, we'll get to our next game, our consolation title between Valley City JV and alongside the Weimar Lidgewood Warbirds. That's next here on YourLiveEvent.com.